Friday, November 14th, 2025. Harpsichord, who even plays the harpsichord anymore? Maybe we have a piano. Yeah, there are people in now, and they wanted to hear this out loud, and I said, too bad, it's too much to set up. I tried to do this yesterday, but everything was falling apart, so I just took a nap instead, and I'm glad I did. Beginning, this loop was started out of rage against psychological damage. Psychological damage is literally too much cortisol, which you build up repeating these same patterns without the health. There's good cortisol, which teaches you how to have motor functions. But there's repetitive cortisol issues that involve CPTSD. All it is brain damaging. yeah, I can play it pretty well. And yeah, I'm going to play it later for you. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying this. There's no automatic beat making features in this bot yet. It barely holds on to the samples. There's also no auto shifting effect yet in the input. There are no real effects on it. It's pretty much just a sampler. Can you hear me tapping the buttons and the pads? It's because there's no impact detection yet. Maybe if I click the buttons in a more melodical way. Hear what we made. Merry every day. I just wanna say that more. But if you have to ignore the room you're in to stay on tour, shores of being conscious or a problem. The burden is capitalist consumer obedience. not more universal, more universal, more universal, be more universal. So I had a disability lawyer call and talk to me. Hopefully he can see, and they didn't even give me their gender identity, so it's not really fair for me to say anything about their gender. So, well, that means it will be a lot better sooner, and if you can meet me in person, you can see what is this disability. And not being able to cheat, lie, steal, or kill anything. And my industry that I studied for has already been deleted. So now I'm making a case example for why they need more universal services for all of us. Can you tell that I am improvising? That I do not have any vocal effects on my voice. That makes me feel more vulnerable. Like I said, marry every day. And like I said, just sounds like a acoustic band on some crazy, and you should hear what crazy really sounds like.
Todos vamos mujer.
Future by hit. Cut the 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 future by cut future by pixels breathing, light in motion. Tape goes in digital oceans. Cut timelines with my fingertips. Sound and screen like liquid scripts. We play videos, audio, frames hollow, frequencies low. Future kids won't even know how we split sound from one picture on the go. Motion images like instruments, shutter clicks as percussion hits. Color grades become melodies, every frame a new harmony. We play videos, audio, pictures.
shadows grow, future minds will laugh at us still. Who we once could fill with a brighter window. I twist footage like vinyl wax, playback sync, never looking back. Baby breeze inside every scene, control time like a living machine. Video scenes when pain runs in calls, resonant rises, suddenly falls. Wireless streams through cables, all TXRX breaks every wall. Mapping on brick and skin, like tattoos under city wind. Screens fall off and space becomes canvas stretched for everyone. We pay motions on reacts, echo bounces, vision acts. From memories now turning back, one or never split. Frame dropping by rhythm is tied, glitches gospel in neon light. Latency dances with perfect groove, errors learn out, artists move. Drop frames fall, accelerate, every stutter sings again. Not a bug, just future fade. Not the video, I want to read. My movie production center, dream where light and signal join the team. Hands-on cuts, fine grain craft, not type keys, tapping photographs. Out of sight. Touch the pictures, call the sound. Screen style, new words are found. Old screens clack, we cut around. Now film breeze from the ground. Wireless whispers through city airways. Silent thunder, vision saves. TX beams through rooftops near. RX wakes the cinematic sphere. No separation, only fun. Audio leads, video follows. Memories sing, heartbeat swallows. Future laughs at ancient sorrow. Ableton Sony lenses, resolute breaks down. Ableton Sony lenses, resolute breaks down.
Transition to the guitar, but I do have to give you some name drops because that's part of the fun of being here. And yeah, let's see what it really sounds like.
Cut the future by hand.
Yeah, that's the real guitar now, sampled in. Everybody wanna be somebody to somebody else. Some false shouting songs, spells, sterile sexless wells. I'm kinda making it up on stage of playing an instrument with being able to change the backtrack live. If you dare to try, make it sound ugly or dissonant. Sorry, I'm distracted. There are people behind the camera. But these like 3 or 4 songs. I'm just jamming practice play. Time for the name drop. Wow, there's a good amount of you today. Hey, sorry I haven't been doing this as consistently. That's the best part of making music, is you can do it however you want. But I've mainly been singing last few weeks, just getting the words for all these songs that we've been building together and by myself. Wow, it comes together really nice when I just sit down and focus. I'd love to just go live stream maybe with you on if I did some live stream with the YouTube and I could show you how I build everything. But I actually do have a show coming up where it's going to be how we build a beat with my sponsors in a venue, Wonderville, November 30th. Pretty sure it's still happening. Let's dial this whole BPM down. I'm gonna start name dropping to everyone. Okay, yeah. Actually, really would prefer to show you.
glitch in the stream, ghost in the machine. I'm haunted, but I love this dream. Yeah, I'm haunted, but I love this dream. Camera flickers, tripod leans, mic peeking up random screens. Touches lag, I laugh, I scream, still vibing through the broken stream. Cables tangle, minds align, build a BM and free my mind. Just chatting with ghosts online. They drop hearts, I drop on. We talk art and snacks and dreams. Chaos flowing through my being. IRL, URLs, same team. We're vibing in between. Go live, build a beat, sing my songs worldwide. From bus stops and sunrise side. Glitch in the stream, goes to the machine. I'm haunted, but I love this dream. Yeah, I'm haunted, but I love this Make my PC and PCB stuffed with limitation energy. My heart played it twice, 15 minutes hypnotized. Sync cable, snake and glow. I'm twisting for the show. Machines don't have a soul. Mind haunted, that's my role. Kicks remember nights of pain. Snares repeat my human strain. Haunted paths that breathe in time. Every instinct ghostly remind. I go live, build a beat, sing my songs worldwide. From the bus stop, stay on sunrise side. Glitch in the stream, ghost the machine. I'm haunted, but I love this dream. Yeah, I'm haunted, but I love this dream. The game itself, burning the sage. Unboxing truth on a digital stage. Collab chaos, vibe with calm. Unmute my soul, that's my balm. Through the lag and lines I feel this lovely stream misery. Forgot my lyrics, forgot my key. The moment's real, that's me. Cat on camera, chat goes wild. Buffer spins, I smile, beguiled. Art's not perfect, it's alive. Every flow keeps me revived. Beats, my soul's wide. From the sunset, sunrise. Stream goes to the machine. I'm haunted, I love this dream. Yeah, I'm haunted, I love this dream. Wake and bake the paper cord. Manifest and strike the chord. Busker stream, open mic. Motivation fuels the psyche. Together we lift and lean. Streaming love through every screen. This gen existential liberty. Paraphrasing suit, hardware, host, and fly. The scheme of I'm haunted, God from bitch to grace, I lean. But on to go see. Sing the songs from the graveyard shift to the morning time. Glitch in the stream, ghost in the machine. I'm haunted, I love this dream. Yeah, I'm haunted, I love this dream.
I'm haunted, but I love this stream. Sup, pro? You're the only one I know. Everyone else is kind of just online, so I haven't been to the office lately. The last 3 weeks have been crazy, and we're getting some things changed. I'm not going to even do a cover song, but all these songs are originals. They're mine. I wrote them myself, and any similarity to any other song that's ever existed is purely coincidental and is the byproduct of music theory always trying to find a more consonant or more enjoyable sound. So that's what you get for wanting enjoyable sounds. There's only so many until we can make more sounds enjoyable, and then the idea of music theory continues to develop. But as of now, we have EADGBE, and I guess we're good with that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, sharp, flat, and a few scales. Hope you enjoyed the show. We're going to get into some singing and some collaborations with people who don't want to be on video. So, just wanted to get this out of my system. It does something to me being able to build a beat on recording, build a beat live. Yeah, so, love to tell you a little more about that. Yeah, my first audience member was my grandmother, and I don't have that audience member anymore here or anywhere. So I appreciate what times have changed. Yep. Oh right. Do you want to hear what what we're gonna be working on? You should really check out the Bandcamp right now. It's poppin'. The Project 2025 songs, spelled like a saw, they are really good for getting yourself up and out of bed. Are really good for getting yourself up and out of bed.